What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. My next topic, I gotta get into this Sean Kingston case. Sean Kingston and his mother have been found guilty of federal wire fraud. 5 counts each, carrying up to 20 years apiece. And what makes this story even deeper, this ain't just about a celebrity falling off. It's about the way a lot of people, famous or not, are out here trying to look rich without actually being rich. Let's get into the facts. Sean and his mother, Janice Turner, were found guilty of using fake wire transfers to acquire luxury cars, expensive jewelry, and other high-end goods. Over $1 million worth of stuff. And the truth is, this isn't even new for Sean. He's been accused of this kind of behavior before. This time, he just couldn't hide behind his celebrity no more. When that verdict came down, reporters say Sean cried and asked for the Marshals to protect his mom. And look, that's still his mama. I understand that. But what's crazy is, she the one who gave him the game. She had a history. Back in 2006, she herself was convicted of bank fraud, and she was sentenced to 16 months in prison. So she just wasn't involved. She was the ringleader. And that's what makes this story so sad for Sean, because this wasn't bad behavior. This was learned behavior. Let's check out a video showing what Sean has been accused of scamming before.
Alongside his mother, Janice Turner, also charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and more.
You didn't need to run like that.
We heard from Turner herself in court. We heard from case agents from several victims who claimed they were all swindled out of high-dollar luxury goods. Things like this colossal TV, a bulletproof Cadillac Escalade, even hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of watches from jewelers, and then given phony wire transfer receipts to allegedly try and convince them that they'd been paid. The items all seized in a raid on their Southwest Ranch's home. In closing arguments, federal prosecutors shared dozens of text messages between mother and son as proof. Specifically, mom worried he had no money for all these jewelers, writing, "What's up with you and all this jewelry, bro? Focus on your craft," according to prosecutors. He responds in another message, "Mother, you don't listen to me, and I told you to make a fake receipt." She says, "Please screenshot and send it to him." The defense saying that some of the payments were made, some of the goods were given back, but prosecutors are arguing that doesn't change that this happened. There are 33 fake receipts of wire transfers. We're going to wait and hear what that jury says. It's got to be unanimous.
What happened in court today? Singer Keshawn Anderson, better known by his stage name as Sean Kingston, and his mother, Janice Turner, back in the downtown Fort Lauderdale federal courthouse for day 3 of their trial. The two now facing multiple federal wire fraud charges, prosecutors say, stem from allegations the pair would falsify payment documents as a way of defrauding businesses and people out of luxury items like a $115,000 colossal TV, high-priced watches, and vehicles. Wednesday, the government calling car salesman Andre Bush to testify, who claims to have met with Kingston at his Southwest Ranch's rental home to sell him a Cadillac Escalade. Bush testifying he was given a fake wire transfer receipt and never received the funds, but when he attempted to take the luxury SUV back to the dealership, he said Kingston became aggravated and refused to release it. Only after receiving a down payment of $20,000 was the vehicle left at the home. The defense arguing multiple payments were made to the dealership totaling $70,000, and because the SUV was ultimately taken back to the dealer when his home was raided by Broward Sheriff deputies, Kingston was the only one who lost in the deal. A luxury watch salesman from Mazal Jewelers testifying he released a $285,000 watch similar to this one when he said he was promised future celebrity clients. It was only after that salesman, too, allegedly received a fake wire transfer receipt, he said, he realized he was being scammed.
Now look, this is where this gets deeper. This culture of fronting, the idea that you gotta look like it, even if you don't have it, that's been normalized for a while now. Social media got people out here leasing lifestyles they can't afford, posting photos in cars they don't own, wearing jewelry they rented or scammed, and when it all catches up to them, they end up facing real consequences. Sean Kingston had a #1 hit when he was 17 years old. He had access. He had opportunity. But somewhere along the line, that was not enough for him. Or his mom. Looking like he still had it became more important to him than actually having it. And his mama, instead of reeling him back in, she enabled him. They were not just trying to maintain a lifestyle. They were building a whole operation to defraud people. The feds said they stole a $160,000 Escalade, nearly $500,000 in jewelry, all through scamming. Just straight up fraud. And this ain't no misunderstanding. This was organized. The judge called Janice Turner the nervous system of the entire operation. She was not passive in this. She was the leader. Now, Sean, he's out on house arrest, awaiting sentencing in July. His mama is already in federal custody. Every day is people out here trying to fake it till they make it. The faking part is starting to last longer than the make it part. Sad part is, Sean Kingston should not even be in this position. He had a platform and he had a career most people would kill for. None of that matters if you don't have character, if you value status over stability. And when the person that raises you shows you that scamming is an option, that shapes who you become. What's the lesson? Hey, we all want to eat. We all want to live good. It's a big difference between being ambitious and being deceptive. If you got a lie that look like a boss, you were never really one to begin with. The Sean Kingston story is not just about him. It's about what's happening in our culture, glorifying image over substance. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.